Thanks for having me on. And yeah, I mean, it's. Oh, we're live now.
Yeah, my bad, man. My bad.
No.
Yeah, big
Don't
up,
worry
man.
about it.
Pleasure to have you on, bro. Pleasure to have you on.
Yeah, man. Thanks for having
Pleasure
me
to have
on.
you on.
And this is what I love about Liverpool fans, because
Where,
it's
man?
not just that we love the same sport, we love the same football club. So yeah, it's
Exactly,
nice
man.
talking to new people. And yeah, I'm pretty sure, like 100% certain, this is the first of many shows that we'll be
Hundred
doing
percent, bro.
together. So
Hundred
yeah,
percent,
man.
bro.
Big up to you and big up to Ashad as well.
Big up, man. So we'll start with the game yesterday, man. What was your thoughts on it? Because I can't lie, man. It was a bit disappointing, isn't it?
Yeah. So firstly, like, you know, let's start with the lineup. I think I wasn't really surprised that, he went really strong, because obviously we kick off the Premier League on Friday against Bournemouth at home. And I think Graham Birch is actually suspended for that game. So I thought we would see him
Yeah.
yesterday, but not for the first game. But then apparently I think his partner had a baby, like literally yesterday, right?
Mhm.
So
Yeah.
yeah, congratulations to him firstly. But yeah, I think McAllister, I think he joined us pretty late in the preseason, so that's why I was Sabozalai with Curtis Jones. I think first half for me, obviously, it was such a great start. I think 4 minutes in, Hugo Ekitike, and assisted by Wirtz as well. Yeah, that was a great finish. But again, like, how we hyped up Nunez when he scored against Man City
Exactly.
in the
Exactly,
in
man.
the Community Shield as
Exactly.
well. So we have to just stay calm with that. Like, let's not go over the top. But it was a great finish, and then obviously I thought, when Virgil fouled, was it Eze or Mateta
It was
that he fouled in the penalty box?
Mateta. Mateta.
Yeah. And then at first I thought, it was like a dive, but then as soon as I saw the replay, then yeah.
It's a weird
Um
one, man. 'Cause I thought we started off really well, man. First 20 minutes, we were really
yeah.
good, and then we kind of just how do you say? We kind of just sat in it after 20 minutes and let them kind of dictate the game a bit more.
I think it was the subs in the second half that like killed the momentum. So
Yeah,
I have the lineup up here right now, and yeah, I think as soon as it was, so the first sub was Ekitike off and Curtis Jones for McAllister and Endo. So at first that
okay.
confused me, like Endo with like Endo and McAllister on, but you're taking off the striker and Curtis
Exactly.
Jones. But I
Strange
think that's
decision. Man.
when, yeah. So I think
It,
that's the part that I wouldn't say, because Palace got back, and was it after the what minute was the equalizer? So it was a 77th minute when
something
Sarr
like that.
scored. So that was 6 minutes after the two subs that I just mentioned. So for me, that just killed the game. And then as soon as they came back and it was going to pens, yeah, you just know it's 50-50 at that
Yeah,
point. So
but I think Palace they played pretty well. To be fair, they started off bad, but they grew into the game.
yeah.
They
And I
definitely grew
like
into the
Adam
game.
Wharton as well. Like, you know, the midfielder. I think he was one who assisted to Sar for the equalizer.
100%.
So yeah, Adam
Akike had a
Wharton,
good
man.
game. Who else do you
Yep.
think had a good game?
Well, I think, is someone spamming the chat, or you know this guy?
Yeah, I have no idea who this guy is, man. The
But
usual.
yeah, I think the standouts for me were obviously Ekitike. I think, I like the way Wirtz was actually, like those, you just see glimpses of like kind of like
Yeah,
Felipe
what they can do.
Coutinho as well, like those turns and those flicks. Yeah, he
He's
just keeps it
definitely giving off
ticking.
Coutinho vibes. To be fair, any.
Yeah, it's like just pass and move, pass and move. So it was nice to see the two new players
Yeah,
linking up. And then for me, Kirkis looked pretty decent as well. Left back, he showed a bit of like
yeah, he looked good.
pace down the
He
left
looked
hand
really good. I
side,
think.
some good crosses into the box as well. And Frimpong, whether that was a cross or a shot, but hey, he got a goal as well to get us back to one up, in the first half. So I would say the new signings were actually the standouts. But I want to talk about Salah being our penalty taker for the upcoming season. Like, but obviously we can still cover the game first. But like I actually want to just give my take on who our penalty taker should be, and this is not judging from. Oops,
My bad, bro.
is it just me alone?
Flipping laptop just crashed unexpectedly there for some reason. Sorry about that.
Yeah, no, it's all good, man. But yeah, like it's not me judging it from just his miss yesterday or the preseason game before that. I know it's two
Exactly.
misses in a row, but I don't know if it's just me or like. But I heard a couple of like Liverpool fans saying the same as well, that sometimes I think Salah, he just goes for like power instead of like positioning, and like people were saying that McAllister should be our number one taker, but the funny thing about that is both of them missed yesterday.
They
Both
did.
McAllister.
I've said that Salah, he's missed quite a couple of penalties now, hasn't he? To be fair.
Yeah, like I remember one against Arsenal.
Not just yesterday.
Was it 2 seasons before? And yeah, like honestly, like I know that he scored big goals for his country as well, for Egypt to make it to the World Cup, even for us in the Champions League final. But I don't know. I think maybe just someone like a James Milner for us now, that would probably be someone like Sabozala I would trust more. Maybe even Virgil, like. So I don't know what you think about that. Like, would you still like? Obviously, I think it's still gonna be Salah. Like, I don't think Slot's gonna change our taker just judging it from the game yesterday and the friendly before that.
I think
it's still gonna be Salah, but
I would look to change.
Yeah.
Like you said, I think Szoboszlai is a good option, 100%.
Like,
is decent.
Yeah, do you actually like agree with me on like if you were Arne Slot, like would you actually change it or would you keep it?
Thing is, yeah,
to Salah.
Salah's been taking him for a while now. Even under Klopp, he was taking him regular.
Yeah. He's been our taker for years now. So.
I think because remember we used to have Milner as well, James Milner. He was really good at penalties.
Yeah, he's the most reliable one, like
100%.
For me, like even more than Salah.
You're right there.
I remember when Milner like when Milner used to come on just to like win the games for us, like towards the end of the game, like it would be like his 100%. First touch was to take 100%. A penalty as soon as he came on. But yeah, like for me, going into the game yesterday, like I'm one of those guys who would like I want to win literally every single game. Even me watching friendlies, I would want to win that. Any silverware up for grabs, I would want it. But like, if you ask me, does it bother me? Like, I would say not. Well, yesterday I was disappointed, but then today, waking up on it, like after sleeping on, I'm just like, yeah, it doesn't bother me as much. Like the Carabao Cup when we lost to Newcastle, like that affected me because that would have been the first trophy for Slot as well. And yeah, like the one yesterday, rivals can have their laugh and whatever, but I'm just waiting for Isak to come in and
they're proper overreacting.
And hopefully Mark Gahey as well.
Mark Gahey.
Yeah.
On Salah though, I thought he had a really bad game yesterday. What do you think? He was really
yeah. He was
pretty non-existent, really non-existent. But on the transfer window, actually, Isak, what do you think? Is it happening or not?
So the thing is, the player, he wants us, we want him, we're ready to pay. I just don't think it's going to be up to 150. I think 130, 120 plus, like maybe 10 add-ons will get him. 140 max with add-ons. Like, I think the only issue now is they're looking for replacement. Like, whether they're coming out to say that, telling Isak that he's not going to be sold this summer. I think in the end we'll get him because I think it looks like Wissa is going to be done from Brentford to Newcastle. But that's more of like Bissa's more of like a Callum Wilson's replacement because they lost Wilson as well. So they still need another big one. Obviously, Sesko chose Man United. They got rejected by João Pedro as well, I believe. Chelsea.
Yeah, so they've had a bad window.
Now I think they're linked with Kolo Muani from Juventus now. Kolo Muani and or Ollie Watkins.
There's
Nicholas Jackson.
That Samo as well that they need to.
Yeah.
So
I think
it's not looking good. Go on, bro.
I think at the end they'll have to sell him because like you would never want to keep an unhappy player though, right? So I think in the end they'll let him go. And talking on like transfers, Mark Gahey, like you could tell that yesterday his performance, like I think he's the perfect fit for us because I think you saw as well, right? I think today the Palace, their chairman came out and said they will probably have to sell him if he's not going to sign a new contract.
Yeah,
Like a
exactly.
club like
They don't want
Palace
to lose
cannot
him on the
afford
free,
to lose him
obviously.
on a free.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's their
But he,
captain as well. I know there's a bit of like English tax as well. That's why they're asking for a bit high, but I think we'll get him over the line as well. So I think we will get Isak and Gehi, and that's our summer done. I think on the outgoings it'll be probably Keza out, Simicast
yeah.
out, and that's about it. I think the rest will
You
all
think Elliot
stay.
will stay?
But
Harvey Elliott.
oh yeah, he's
Harvey Elliott
going
still, I think.
Leipzig, right? So,
Yeah,
yeah, I think he'll be the other guy. Yeah, those three
I
as
agree.
well. But
On incomings though, how much what positions and how much more do you think we need in?
well, definitely a center back because
Yeah,
yesterday
100%.
at a
Yeah,
point where I think there's one point where Konate went down, but it was something to his eyes. I was like, God, no, please, no, not a week before the season starts. And so you know how injury prone like Konate and both
yeah.
Gomez as
He's
well.
bound to pick
So
up
we
some
can't.
injuries, isn't it? So
Yeah, I know
100%.
that like Ibu Konate, he stayed fit majority of last season, but to ask that from him again, and it's not like we can just play him and Virgil week in week out, especially with now Virgil like with his age, I think we have to manage his minutes as well. If you want to go
100%.
on all four trophies again, fight for all four, mainly the Champions League and the Premier League, I think I would want two more, but I don't see us doing that because I think we will get in another guy. So there'll be Virgil, Ibu. I think a new center back will be the third center
Yeah,
back choice, and it'll
Guehi.
be Gomez as fourth. So hopefully
Yeah,
Gay he's the third one. Fourth choice will be Gomez. And I think fifth will be Gravenberch or Endo if needed be, like for an
yeah,
emergency. Yeah.
yeah,
So I don't see us
100%.
bringing two, but we do 100%. We need one to at least
At
come in.
least
Whether
we need
it's
at least
I
one.
heard
Yeah.
there's another young guy, right? Who linked with like
Um.
someone from like Parma or something from the yeah.
Yeah. 100. We were.
I forgot his
Um.
name. The
Leone, I think
youngster. Yeah.
that's one.
Yeah.
Yeah,
There
I
you go.
agree. A centre
So I
back is
think
a
yeah,
must.
we'll definitely get one. Yeah,
100%.
100%.
In
100%.
midfield, I think midfield wise, I looked at the midfield. We're pretty stacked there. For once, I'm looking at the
Yeah,
midfield.
we're
There's options
we're
there.
stacked in mid because we you know what the funny thing is, you know how last season when we went into the season, everyone was like, wait, surely Gravenberch can't be our CDM. We got only with Taro Endo. Are we gonna play McAllister again like what Klopp did?
Hmm.
So now no one's talking about the six role. I do want another six as well because let's say
Hmm.
Graf has like a massive drop off. Like
Yeah,
I think towards the end of last season, it wasn't a massive drop off, but I think because he played too many games and he was kind of knackered as well. I do like Endo, but I feel like let's say it's a big Champions League game away from home. Like I do want that CDM as well, but the fact that we're not talking about that at all this summer, and Gravenberch had probably the best performances in like the number six role apart from like Caicedo, you could argue it's only
yeah,
those two in the Premier League. So I think for that we could see how it goes until Jan, till halfway. If Grav is still playing like he did last season, and Endo comes in and always you know does the right things, put in the tackles he does, and yeah, mainly it's just the center back and a striker is for sure because again, apart from yesterday, if you think about it, from our front three, Cody, Ekitike, and Salah, our backup Keza is most likely gonna leave. So Nunez gone, Diaz gone. Obviously, it was unfortunate with Diogo that we lost him as well. So that's four of the six attackers leaving. Four from the six, and
I
obviously we got Ekitike now, so that's three attackers. And I don't want to put pressure on Rio or Doak to be backup for Salah and
exactly.
Cody. I love Rio, but to put him that pressure to be like Cody's backup at this point, I don't see
This
that.
is
So if we get an Isak, that's still four senior attackers though. Like,
this is why I
so
think
do
we
you
should
think we'll
keep
get
Chiesa.
Isak and a winger, or from one of the
This
youngsters?
is why I think we should keep Chiesa, bro.
Yeah. I would keep
I
him.
think
I actually like Chiesa because he can cover
yeah,
on the left and right and up top.
yeah,
But I don't see like Slot putting him in as part of like his plans. And the fact that it's a World Cup year next year as well, I think who's their manager right now? Is it Gattuso? Or someone said like
I
that
think
he
yeah,
needs
the two so.
like he said that you need game time like to be selected to even be considered to go to the World Cup next year. So
Yeah,
I
exactly.
think Chiesa would stay if he knows he'll get minutes at least as a backup. But the fact that he's not even guaranteed like coming on here and there, maybe just starting in the Carabao Cup, like I don't see him staying. I do want him to stay though because I love his song as well. but,
Yeah, it's.
but yeah,
I'm upset that Lucio's gone because we can't sing the Lucio song now in it
oh,
next season.
same.
That was a banger
Yeah,
as well.
for me, the dream was actually to keep Diaz to
Yeah,
sell Nunes. So on the left, you got Cody and Lucho. Up top, you got Ekitike and Isak. On the right, Salah. And if you keep Chiesa, that would have been perfect, Or you could play
I
Rio
was
or
feeling.
Doak as these six. But the fact
I
that
was
Diaz is
feeling off
gone,
the right.
that pissed me off. Bro.
Yeah, I was
Sorry?
feeling. Obviously at the beginning, before the incidents happened, I was feeling right wing to keep Chiesa and Salah. Obviously, off the left, I was like
Yeah,
Gakpo's there.
yeah,
I did say, to be fair, if we lost Diaz, the only one I'd want to bring in to replace him was Rodrigo. If we didn't get Rodrigo, I thought we should have kept Lucho. So we could have had Lucho and Gakpo
yeah,
or Rodrigo and Gakpo. Up top, I would have liked
yeah,
it. Obviously, I would have liked it to have been Jota and Isak or something like that. But obviously, we know situations happen there, innit?
yeah. Like how I
So,
said like before we sold Diaz, I wanted him to stay.
mhm.
Wait, are you frozen? Okay, you're back.
No, was I thought
Yeah.
my bad.
If my internet is moving mad, let me know too. Yeah, like.
Yeah,
But yeah, like if I were to go even back further before the incident with Jota, so let's say after the end of last season, for me it
mhm.
was to bring in a striker. Obviously, we weren't
Yeah,
linked with Istak at that point. We didn't even know we were gonna get words. So for me, it was a new striker, a big name striker, whether it's
yeah,
Isak, Oshimen, or someone of that like caliber. Like who is the other big name? Oh, Victor Gyökeres obviously
yeah.
on the
First,
market at that point. So a big name striker with Jota as the backup, and we
mhm.
sell Darwin. On the
Oh
left
yeah,
was obviously to keep them both, Lucho and Cody. And on the right, if we were to sell Chiesa, then yeah, I do want in like a replacement, maybe like someone who can play both left or right, like a Malik Fofana, or maybe promote one of the kids. But like we were, I think at that point we were already have like we had news on selling Ben Doak like for 20
mhm.
to 25 mil, and Rio obviously plays on the left. I know Doak had like a great season for Middlesbrough as well in the championship, but so for me it was to definitely keep Jota as part of the like backup for a
Mhm.
big name striker.
Yeah,
And the dream was Isak, but now that it's about to become a reality, then like because we're just moving mad this summer.
yeah,
But yeah, like I mean, it's interesting to see because season kicks off in like lesser than a week now. Obviously, we got a few
yeah,
weeks
yeah.
until the window ends. So I'm intrigued to know what's gonna happen with like the whole Isak saga and our center back issues that we need another one in, and on the outgoings as well. Like I would be so happy if we can somehow manage to keep either Chiesa or Harvey, because let's not forget
Yeah.
Harvey can play on the right
He
as
can play
well.
after right as well.
Even
Yeah,
though I don't
100%.
really like seeing him there, I think his best position is in the 10, but now you got Wirtz there, Florian there. Oh, sorry, you got Sobo there as well. And yeah, but I mean, like when Salah goes to AFCON, you can play Frimpong right wing or Harvey. So I would be happy to see either Harvey or Chiesa staying, but let's see what happens. Like last few
100%.
weeks of the window.
It's mad. We could have been stacked in it up top if things didn't happen.
Yeah,
We could have had Chiesa,
exactly.
Salah, Lucho, Gakpo, Jota, Isak. That would have been, oh my God. That would have been the dream. The
Oh,
absolute dream. That would
that
have
would have
been
been
crazy.
mad.
Um,
Yeah,
at the moment, though, like you said, we've got
yeah,
Ike as one striker, really. He can play off the left too, but striker mainly. Off the right, we still got Chiesa and
yep,
Salah as it stands. Off the left, I think we were a bit light. It's only Gakpo, really, isn't it? So I feel we
exactly.
need.
What do you think about Rio actually, like a 16-year-old Rio? Like, is it time to just
He,
unleash that Lamine Yamal?
you know, I
Like
didn't watch him at
I
all.
know we have to,
I didn't watch him
I know
until
we
this
have to
season
like
started.
protect him. Yeah,
Yeah.
like I know we have to protect him, and not everyone's gonna like be a Lamine Yamal. But what if he is
Hmm.
one of those where Raheem Sterling came through when he was
Yeah.
16, 17 as well? So
We might have to
I
take
like
a risk on it, innit, I feel.
yeah, like I would start him in the cup games, but to be Cody's backup in the Prem in the Champions League, like I don't think
It's
that's
a
a good
big step.
idea. But like,
It's a
but
big
100%
step.
in like those FA Cup games, the early rounds in the Carabao Cup games. I thought he was
100%.
gonna make an appearance yesterday, actually, but he didn't even come on. Right? Did he come on?
No,
Rio?
he
No,
didn't.
I don't think.
He
Yeah,
didn't. Nah, he wasn't brought on. Wasn't brought on.
yeah, but
Trying to think who else played. Frimpong as well. Actually, you know what I like about Frimpong that I've noticed is when he loses the ball, he actually tracks back and tries to run and recover it.
yeah,
You never saw that with Trent. We never saw that with
yeah.
Trent.
And honestly, like I think he's really the quickest, the fastest in the team. Like his
Yeah, he's
pace
really
down the
rapid.
right hand flank. Like oh, I remember like yesterday there was a chance where I think he put in a cross, but he just took it almost to the byline and crossed it in. Like his pace is
Yeah.
just insane. So I'm glad we got that in him. But I heard some like I mean it's okay to be worried, but like that's like the sample size is too small for us to like just assume that
Yeah,
he's gonna have trouble
exactly.
defending. But
Mhm.
but to just you know think about it or like question it just a little bit, like is it gonna be a problem? Like I don't think it's wrong to do that, but like are you actually worried like with him like not going forward but in defense? Like because some said like some are saying he's not like Trent is a better defender than him, like just in terms of defending, like not like pace or speed or anything, but just
You know what it
defending
is?
1v1.
I don't think Frimpong's a great defender, but you know what the thing is? He'll actually try and defend. Whereas Trent, he
Yeah, at
wouldn't
least he'll
try it out.
try. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
he'll actually try. And
And you know
on
how
that,
new players Yeah, you know how new players will have that extra 10% that they'll have to impress the fan base
exactly.
now. So I think we'll get that from him as well. Like the players that are here, they would just give their 100. But once you're a new player and it's a World Cup year coming up, and you want to
Mhm.
impress your manager, your new players, the fans, he's gonna give that extra 10%. So yeah,
I
like I don't think it's
100%
gonna
will.
be that big of an issue, but I mean, I feel bad for Konate and his knees as well next season. So he was first covering for Trent all the time, and now Frimpong. But it was a weird
What do
one
you think
when
of that?
Endo came on yesterday, though, like with the formation.
I think
So you reckon
he
we might
Endo
see
came on.
like
I think it was to
Erkez
see
and
out the
Frimpong playing
game.
fullback?
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's
100%.
always to
I
see
think he
out
just
games. Like as soon as he
Slot
came,
just
I was
brought
like,
him
yeah,
on.
we're winning this.
Yeah. I
Yeah,
feel Slot just brought Endo on to just kind of see out the game, wasn't it? Because he probably wanted to just see the 2-1 out. Obviously, we could see that the Palace equaliser was coming, though. Let's be honest, didn't it? We did really
yeah.
see it was coming because they were pushing hard.
But when I saw Wataru Endo and McAllister on, that's like
Mhm.
the players who you can literally put all your trust in them to see off games and to actually
Mhm.
get us over the line. But it was mad that the fact that those two came on and we conceded just 6 7 minutes later. But
Man, it's crazy,
it's
isn't
just
it?
one of those games, man.
100%.
Yeah,
You said the rivals were getting well. The rivals are having a field, ain't it? They're so hyped that we lost this game. It's crazy, man, isn't it? I don't
yeah,
remember them talking when City lost the Community Shield. I don't remember
exactly.
them
When they
talking this
lost
much
it to Arsenal,
when they lost it. It just shows how big Liverpool are, isn't it? That people
and
get
then
onto anything
like
about
I
us.
think I think they're forgetting about the fact that the only reason we played in this is because we're Premier League champions. Like
Exactly, exactly. And also, I don't know if you noticed it yet, but there's the Community Shield curse as well. That whoever loses the
yeah,
Community
yeah.
Shield final
That's
actually
why
wins the
I was
league.
literally telling my mates yesterday. Like I got
Yeah,
like friends who are almost all United fans, and like my cousins as well.
yeah.
So I was like, you do know about the
Hmm.
curse, right? In the last 15 years, there's only one club that won the Community Shield and went on to win the Prem. I think it was only Man City in the last 15 years.
Exactly,
So
100%. Even last
yeah,
time we won it, when we won the last Community Shield, we had that bad season, remember, where we didn't get top four. So again,
yeah,
I'm not reading too much into it. It's disappointing, obviously, that we
yeah,
didn't
yeah.
win, but
Like obviously you
also
want to collect silverware, but then again, like you said, like
exactly,
I don't think
exactly,
the players are too bothered about it. Like all eyes are on like
100%.
under the lights at Anfield
100%.
Friday night. Champions, the
On
reigning champions, kicking off the new season. So yeah,
mm, on
just
Friday
looking
night,
ahead now.
how do you think the game goes? What do you think the lineup is? What do you think for the first game of the season?
So this is kind of like a review of yesterday and a preview for the first Premier League
Yeah,
game. No, I actually like it because
Yeah, man.
I can't lie. Even though it's just Monday, I'm already like counting down. Like it's
Yeah,
actually I
same.
think 8 p.m. kickoff in UK, so it's 2 a.m. here where I am for the game. But I'm just used to it. The like Champions League games, like it's 2 3 a.m. here in like Thailand, so the game ends at 4. And if I
Mm.
do content or watch other creators, that I follow, and now you're one of them as well that I'm gonna obviously follow, and support. So
Yeah,
by the time I sleep, sometime it's sunrise. So, but
yeah, man.
I think yeah, in terms of the lineup, I think it's gonna be really close to because what I said to my mates were yesterday, the team he puts out, I wouldn't be surprised if that's the team on Friday. Because like as soon as you come to your latter stages of your preseason games, like especially your last one before the first Premier League game, that's when you put out your main 11. So I'm pretty sure like all clubs as well, they put out your best 11 because that's the team you're playing on the first day of the first game of the Premier League. But obviously Gravenberch, he missed the game yesterday and he'll be missing the first game of the Premier League anyway. So but I think we might see McAllister in because now that he's got more minutes in his legs, I think so. Allison in goal. I don't think Bradley is actually fit, right? Because honestly, I thought
Nah,
Bradley
he's.
would start the season and Frimpong will ease in as the new boy. But the fact that Bradley isn't fit
I saw that
and he
he
didn't
could
play
be out till
yesterday,
late August. So he could be out for at least the first 2 weeks of the
oh
season or
wow,
something.
late August.
Yeah, I seen that. Yeah, so I would have gone Bradley
Yeah,
originally, but I think it
but
will be
for I heard
Frimpong.
for Gomez, we only have Bradley and Gomez out at the moment, right? Just these two,
Yeah, there's always an injury
just these two
somewhere, isn't there?
players.
Always an injury somewhere.
In Yeah, but I mean for Gomez, I'm glad to
Yeah,
hear that
mid.
it's just like a minor, so he should be
Yeah.
back soon as well. But so Allison in goal. Actually yesterday I thought it was gonna be Mamadashvili because Allison he had some private
Yeah,
matter to he flew back to Brazil, right?
yeah, he had to go
But
Brazil, I
the
think, for
fact that
something.
the fact that he started yesterday, I think in goal Allison starts for sure. Right back, I think Frimpong again. Left back, Kirk Hayes against his former club. I think the back four is the same. So Konate and Virgil. So the back four same, back five same with Allison in goal as well. I think in the double pivot it's gonna be Sabozala and McAllister because obviously Graf will be out and I think Curtis will
Mhm.
be dropped. Florian
Yeah.
Wirtz definitely starting. I think Cody on the left, Saul on the right, and Iggy getting starts up top. So same as yesterday, but McAllister in. Sorry, are you back? Okay. Yeah, so
Yeah,
same
yeah.
lineup as yesterday, but I think McAllister will start ahead of Curtis. So that's the
I
only
agree.
change I see. Yeah, do you see any changes from like yesterday?
I think it'll be more the same. I think the only change is obviously Curtis, McAllister for Curtis, I think. Other than that, I agree. I think that'll
Yes.
be pretty much the team. What score are you going with, bro?
Yeah.
A big score, a tight game? What do you think? It is at home, so
Yeah. Because it's at home, it's the first game. I don't think the players will be up to speed, up to the level or the momentum that they would love to be at. The rhythm of
Mhm.
the chemistry of the team, like literally everything. I don't think it's gonna be there as yet as the first game, but the fact that we're at home with the fans Friday night, other fans, Real fans watching us as well. It's the only game. The Prem is back. I think we will get the 3 points, but with Bournemouth losing, I think obviously Kirk is to us.
Okay,
I
okay,
think
yeah.
there's still, it was big keeping Semenyo this summer. They kept
Mhm.
Semenyo. I think their spine is like almost everyone's still there. So yeah, it's like I think it's Brentford and like yeah, Brentford. That lost couple of like their big name players, like their
Mhm.
keeper, the manager Thomas Frank, Norgard, their captain to Arsenal, and Buemo Vista next. But with Bournemouth, like from what I know, because I don't like obviously follow Bournemouth like how I follow us.
Yeah.
So I do see it as like a close game, but I think we'll at least win by a margin of 2 goals minimum. So I'd say 3-1,
Okay.
but I think we will concede because
Yeah, I
I'm
think
not
we will.
happy defensively as yet. Like I'm not happy defensively because I think sometimes with Kirkes and Frimpong high up with us playing a high line, even though it's not as rock and roll and heavy metal football like Jurgen, it's more
Yeah.
controlled based. But I think because it's the first game, I don't think we'll keep a clean sheet. I think we'll concede from like a set piece, maybe. It's just a
I wouldn't
prediction.
be surprised if
We
we
might
go
even go
1-0
1-0 down, but I
Yeah.
think we'll win the game 3-1.
Mm-hmm. I agree. I
Yeah,
agree.
it's just typical Liverpool in it, and a good
Yeah.
second half.
Go 1-0 down, we win 3-1, innit? On our start though, what
But
do you
just
think
watch
about
out on
Scott?
all the home games. Yeah, yeah. Go on,
100%.
bro.
On our
Sorry.
start, I think we start off with Bournemouth at home, we win that. Then we got Newcastle away, which that's going to be tough, isn't it? And then we got Arsenal at home. What do you think of the start?
So
You think that's
Newcastle.
easy? What do you?
So obviously it's a tricky start to the season, and the thing is the fact that we're playing Newcastle away after
Yeah.
this whole Isak. So by then it's interesting to see whether he's a player or he's with them. Even though he's still, let's say like he's still with them, like I doubt he's gonna play for them anyways because their first game I think they're playing Villa. I think Eddie Howe already said that like Isak won't be in the squad because if he didn't play the whole preseason, like how can he just come in the first game? If the transfer window has completely shut now, he's going to be a Newcastle player. Then I think they'll ease him in again, come back, train, whatnot. But the fact that it's still open and we play Newcastle, it's still in the month of August, I believe, right? The second game of the season. So I think by then, if he's not our player as yet, I don't see him playing against us anyways because he won't be in the squad yet for them. So I mean, it's a tricky start. Who do you say sorry against after Newcastle? Because I forgot about like our starting
Arsenal at
fixture.
home.
It's Arsenal at home, right? You know,
the
funny thing is, yeah, the thing is, I know that back in the days we used to beat them like all the time at Anfield, but in the recent years it's always been like a draw, like 2-2, 1-1. I remember when Salah missed the penalty as well.
Yeah.
So
they become more
but I remember,
when they play.
Yeah, I remember the Trent nutmegging Zinchenko's and then Bobby equalized it for us for Firmino. So yeah, I think this is just a prediction from our first 3 games. I reckon we get 7 out of 9 points, if not 9 out of 9. So that's 2 wins and a draw. I think we'll go unbeaten in the first 3 games.
Yeah. So you think
I
we'll
don't see
draw against them?
I see us winning both at Anfield against Arsenal as well. I think we might drop points against Newcastle.
Yeah, I can see that because we dropped points there this last season, obviously.
Even though they might not have like their new signing, their new striker by then, whoever it may be, right? I think right now they're playing with a youngster as well, for his name Osula or someone like that. Or I think in their last friendly they actually played Anthony Gordon, Ilanga, and Harvey Barnes as the front 3. So you might see Gordon playing as a false 9. Like similar to what PSG do with Dembele, Doué, and Krava or COLLAB. If one of them plays.
They'll definitely be up for the game though, 100%.
Yeah, especially like because we took the number 1 target and now we're about to take their best player. So
exactly. So I feel they'll definitely be up for the game.
I have a funny reason, a funny feeling that their fans might boo Ekitike for some reason.
Because to be fair, they could have had Ekitike if because we went into them and we said either we get Isak or we'll take Ekitike away. Yeah. Obviously they said no, you're not getting Isak. We're taking Ekitike off them. Now we're going back in for Isak as well. So really, we've taken both for their. We're going to take their striker, and we took their other striker that they were eyeing up as well.
But hey, that's what they get for beating us in the cup last season.
100%.
The cup final.
100%.
But yeah, so what's your prediction
for the Bournemouth game?
Yeah,
for the Bournemouth game, I'm feeling. So I think we'll win. Like you said, though, I think we will concede 3-1. I feel, yeah. I feel we'll concede against Newcastle as well. To be fair, away, and I think we'll probably concede against Arsenal. Yeah. So I don't see a clean sheet in the first 3 games.
Yeah, the only clean sheet I see, maybe if it's not 3-1 the first game, it might be 2-0. But I see us conceding all 3 games as well.
Yeah, and after that, we got Burnley away. I think we'll get a clean sheet there, hopefully. So.
Yeah, that's one of those grounds where if you want to be champions, it's a must.
You got to go
Like
there and win. They are
3
tough
points.
grounds, to
Yeah,
be fair. Them relegation battles, relegation grounds, they are tough grounds to go to.
yeah. Turf Moor. I just hate their stadium for some reason.
Yeah, they got a
Like
weird.
Turf
It's
Moor, like Craven Cottage, like all these small stadiums with like their fan
yeah,
base. You know how like they're the stadiums that where the fans are so close to the pitch.
yeah.
So yeah, that's the
So
advantage they get,
obviously, I'm assuming we're gonna go back to
and
back
just
as well.
park the bus.
You think we're gonna go back to back as well? Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. Who do you see
So
as Who do you see as
so the
Liverpool's
thing is, last yeah, go on, bro.
Who do you see as Liverpool's competitors then this year? Do you see a harder season than last year, or do you think it'll be more the same?
So the obvious ones are Arsenal and Man City will be the closest to
Mhm.
us again.
Yeah.
But I think if I were to predict, like let's say the top four, top five for
Yeah.
next season, so we're 100% the favorites to go back to back to win it again. It's us,
Mhm.
and this is without big up to Akuin in the chat.
Big
I
up, mate.
actually
Yeah,
know him. He's actually from Bangkok as well. Yeah, big up to you, man.
yeah, big up.
So I'd give it to us, obviously, and this is without
Mhm.
Isak, by the way. So us
I think
first,
without Isak,
second,
we still win,
I
but I think
yeah,
Isak just cements it. Yeah.
yeah,
Carry on, bro. Sorry
exactly.
about that.
So now without Isak, I think we win the league by like 4 to 6 points. With Isak, I think we'll win it by 10 points minimum, like last season.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I think second will be Man City. I have a feeling
Mhm.
that I know Arsenal finished third, like I mean second 3 times in a row, but I
Mhm.
think City second because I like the players they signed this summer. I think the midfielder, like I think he's a bit underrated. What's his name? Reinders. Yeah, however you say his name. Like I think that guy, he's quality with the ball, without the ball, with Rodri back. Oh, actually, Rodri is injured again, right? I think he's out until is it ending of the month, up until September. I
I
think
think
yeah,
he
Rodri
is.
is
Yeah,
out again.
he's got another
But
he's
you
got
know how
another
City
injury.
they start off slow anyways. They start off slow, and they still have Erling Haaland. They still got was it Ryan Cherky and Doku. So I still see them being our closest challengers because I think there's no way Pep is gonna allow another season like last season. And from what
Exactly.
I've
Yeah.
heard, like Pep has never been, I think, trophyless 2 years in a row, or is it with he's never like not won the league 2 years in a row. It's either that or the trophyless one.
Exactly.
Like
That's it. Yeah.
so so yeah, I see Pep being our closest challengers. Man City definitely second
Hundred
for me,
percent.
and Arsenal, I think third. So now it's where it gets tricky. I won't be surprised if Chelsea are actually in the race as well, like how they were up until like I think New Year's last time. But this time with them getting over the line with like the Club World Cup, and now that that's why Arsenal fans they gotta understand that winning mentality. Like they keep talking about the majors, why not collect the small ones first? Like what we did when
It's
City
crazy
were
how
like
they
tipping us with the league by 1 point.
and
Klopp still
it's
collected
I don't
those domestic cups.
like you.
So
It's
I
crazy
won't be
how they
surprised if
you
we
can't.
see Chelsea finishing above Arsenal.
I
Yeah.
wouldn't be surprised either. To be fair, I don't get
So
how
for
they
me,
can
Chelsea
pick
are
and
the
choose what
underdog.
trophies they want.
Yeah.
Like they're
Yeah.
in no position to pick and choose what trophies they
Yeah.
can and can't win. They
Yeah.
win nothing,
Beggars can be
so they
choosers,
should
man.
take any trophy they get. Exactly, man.
Yeah.
Exactly. Um,
So I
100%.
see
I agree.
Chelsea being the underdogs. Like that's like my hot take or a random shout.
Yeah.
Well, it's not really a hot take because with the amount that they've been spending, like they do have to at least challenge for the title now. Not just go for another top four race again, top five race.
Exactly.
So I see Chelsea finishing fourth. The fifth one, I think here's where it gets tricky because what was it Newcastle last year, Aston Villa before that, I think Newcastle also before that. So and you got the likes of Brighton always doing well. Nottingham Forest, I don't think they'll have a season like last season. So yeah, not Forest for sure. I think as it stands, I don't think it's Man United as well. Sorry to Ekuin, he supports Man United in the chat. I don't think United will finish in the top 6 again. I don't think it's gonna be Spurs as well.
Nah,
But
I think United will
yeah,
be bad,
who
but
do you
I
think
don't see
finishes
them
5th and 6th? And is your
100%.
top 4 same as mine?
Yeah. My top four was interesting. It's top five now, isn't it? I think top five gets Champions League, doesn't it?
Hmm.
I believe. Yeah,
Yeah,
so
yeah,
I
yeah,
did go
top 5.
Liverpool top.
But
I
like
did go Liverpool top.
for me, first, yeah, first to fourth is kind of like obvious for me. So yeah, I want to know
Yeah.
your 5th one as well. But yeah, go ahead,
I
bro. Your
think
top 5.
I think Liverpool, City, Arsenal in that order. I feel fourth I'm gonna go Chelsea. My hot take is I think Tottenham will finish fifth. Spurs fifth. That was my hot take. I
Yeah,
think Thomas Frank's a good coach. I
Thomas
think they've had
Frank
a decent window as
and
well. It looks like they're gonna sign
yeah,
Savinho as
kudos.
well now, which is an interesting one.
Yeah,
So I
from
think they'll
Man
have a
City. I
good
saw
year.
that last night actually.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's a
I know that
surprise.
they
That
didn't
is.
get. I think their issue might be because they didn't get Gibbs White over the line. Now he signed a new contract with Forest, and the fact that Madison is out, I think with an ACL, right, or a big injury.
Yeah, he's
So
out.
I think
Mhm.
they only got Kulusevski in the 10. They might play Kudus on the right. They got obviously Solanke up top, but I think the fact that they now have Champions League football as well. Not that they're not used to it because last season they played twice a week with Europa League as well, which was worse on a Thursday, Sunday, Thursday, Sunday. But I think with Champions League football, yeah, I can see them finishing 5th, or
Fifth,
maybe
yeah.
Newcastle if they can get in like a big striker and keep the rest of their squad. Because I still like their midfield, Newcastle, Tonali, Bruno, and they got who else they got in Joelinton. So
Joelinton.
even though
Yeah.
everyone's rejecting them left, right, and center, but for me, yeah, fourth Chelsea, 5th is between Spurs and Newcastle, and the other
Yeah.
one will finish 6th for me. Yeah.
I think this is an interesting take here, this comment. I worry about City signing Rodrigo, but I reckon Chelsea could come second. I don't know about a second. What about you? I think that's a bit much of a stretch.
I don't see them finishing above City, like as it stands right now.
Mhm.
But I do see them finishing above Arsenal. Like that's a possibility. Like
Yeah.
I won't be surprised by that at all. Because if you go squad by squad, yeah, player by player, some would argue Chelsea have a better squad. Like some would say Yao Pedro is more prem proven than Yoker, and some would say
Yeah,
Cucurella is
I
better
think you
than
can argue it
you know
100%. I think you
their
can.
youngster left back. You can compare Cole Palmer with Saka, obviously. But the problem is, yeah, they do need a new keeper. Like, imagine spending that much and you still have Robert Sanchez in your goal. Like,
Yeah. It's
that's a
crazy.
bit mad
I
to
still
me.
don't get how they've not signed like a proper proven striker. Like they bought in Delap,
Yeah,
Pedro, but they're not. They're prem proven, but are they elite strikers? Not really. So again, that's a surprise as well.
yeah.
I was sure that they'd go for Osimhen or someone like that.
And let's not forget they're about to get Xavi, Simons, and also Garnacho. So,
They're
adding
always
more to
spending.
their depth. But they're
Yes,
selling good as well for good money. Like, yeah, and some who never touched pitch for them are going on such a good like fee. I think now they
Mhm.
sold. I think that there's a midfielder. Oh, what's his name? I think he played for Southampton on loan last season. Uko Choku or something like that. And they got like
Yeah, I know who. Yeah,
Chukwemeka, and they got players like the other guy from Leicester that they signed, Dewsbury Hall.
that's it. Dewsbury Hall.
That they
Yeah.
sold, and they
So they
sold
have.
Madueke to Arsenal for good money, obviously. Like,
Yeah.
and Mudrik is suspended. He's probably gonna go. Yao Felix to Al Nassr with Ronaldo there now.
They've got a
So
decent. They've got a
Broha is
they're
about to
building a
leave. So
decent
yeah,
squad.
yeah.
They're building a decent team there.
I like their youngster from the guy who actually lit up the Club World Cup, the Brazilian kid. What's him?
Yeah,
Esteval, yeah, the youngster.
I think that's his name. Yeah,
Yeah, keep reading like
that's an
because they
interesting
sign
one.
way too many like kids all the time.
Yeah, they sign a lot of youngsters. Chelsea do. They've kind of moved away from signing proven players. They're trying to do the young, up and coming thing, which is fine. But I feel you still need some experience in the team. I'm sure you agree with that as well.
Yeah, 100%. I think the
100%.
only problem with them last season was like they lacked a bit of like experience, but the fact that now, like I said, they lifted that trophy and they got players like a World Cup winner like Enzo Fernandez They got Caicedo. Cole Palmer. Now he's doing it in big games against PSG in the final in the Club World Cup. But I
100%,
think
100%.
Maresca's second season now, and let's not forget they won the Conference League as well. So they won like 2 trophies back to back. So that's going to give them
So
confidence heading to the season.
exactly.
But for me, I think they just need maybe one more center back and a proper keeper. And yeah, I think they're
I
good
think
to go to challenge.
I agree.
Bro, could you give me a second? I got a call coming. Just 1 second, yeah?
Big up, man.
Yeah, just
Yeah,
1
cool,
second,
man.
real
Cool,
quick.
man. Yeah. What's the chat saying, people? What are we saying in the chat? Chelsea, let's have a look. Let's read what's being said. Big up, everyone, man. You lot will still win the league, even if you don't sign Alexander Isak. I agree. I still think we will win it, but I think it'll be a lot more, a lot closer. Big up yourself, Antonio. Hope you're well. I only worry about City signing was you. I don't know about second, like I said, but I still think City will be right up there. And Chelsea will too. I reckon we only have a chance at top 5-6 if we sign a top quality goalkeeper and a midfielder. Are you a Chelsea supporter? Kevin? Are you a Chelsea or that's all? So just let me know who you support in the comments. Big up, Random Man. Hope you well. Chelsea signing GK centre back and Seaman's, then they're defo up there. I agree. They're defo up there, 100%. They're building a decent team there. Man United. Man United. Okay, mate. Cheers. Chelsea have momentum after winning the Club World Cup, dropping the best team in Europe last season to do so. But their problem is who's going to play in attack. Interesting. Luxury problem to have a football for football can make chemistry because the players will have different players for every line. I agree 100%. Yeah, now it did mention it. My bad, mate. My bad. Yeah. I agree 100%. Who else is an elite striker currently in world football? Mbappe, Haaland, Lewandowski. That's all I can think of off the top of my head. And Isak isn't on that list for me because he isn't a household. I think Isak's Premier League proven. I think that's the main thing. You mentioned players like Mbappe, Haaland, Lewandowski. Obviously, these are on a different level when it comes to pure strikers and finishing. They are, of course, on different levels to the likes of Isak, the likes of Gyökeres, even Sesko. But that's not to say Isak isn't still a very good footballer and a very good striker, because I think he is. I think he's a very good striker on his day. But yeah, for me, being Premier League proven is an important thing. That's why I think we're going to probably end up really well off if we get Alexander Isak, because, he's Premier League proven. Whereas I feel with what Arsenal have done with Gyökeres, what United have done with Sesko, I feel that, these are strikers who, they've torn it up in their leagues, but how often have we seen players come from the Bundesliga, the Serie A, La Liga even, the Portuguese league, and they just haven't worked well in the Premier League. They haven't been able to replicate what they did. Goes to show that the quality in these leagues is not really as high. Yeah, but what do they want for him? 150 million. That's a ludicrous, but that's what we might have to pay for per proven striker. He's at elite level. What do you want for? I agree, mate. I don't think they'll get 150 million. It's outright. There's no chance of that happening, in my opinion. I feel that 100. Like I think what now it said there. I think 125, 130 million will get the job done. Again, I'm surprised that they rejected the 120 offer. I think they're really, really ludicrous and stupid for that. They should have just taken the money then instead of being awkward. But the whole reason they put him up for 150 million is because they want Liverpool to walk away. Let's be real. We know they want Liverpool to walk away. That's the only reason that he's so high. Only reason. We'll still end up getting him though. We will still end up signing Isak because he's now made it clear that he wants to join. And when a player's made it clear they want to join,
Yeah, sorry, bro. Sorry.
It's all right, man. No, all good, bro. All good. What were we talking about? Yeah, obviously. So we're backing us in the Prem, of course. Yeah. What about the Champions League? What do you feel for that?
I would say Oh, this is a tough one. I would give the favorites to that favorites tag at the moment to PSG still. You have to give it
Mhm.
to them, even though they lost to Chelsea in the Club World Cup. But you can't deny what Luis Enrique, what he's done with them last
Yeah.
season. Obviously it was like they didn't start off that great. I think it was what they had to go to the playoffs, right, to make it to the next round when they beat like
Mhm.
Man City, I think, and they beat all the English teams basically to the final, and they just battered Inter Milan. But I'd say we're second favorites ahead
I
of
agree,
Arsenal, ahead of
100%.
City.
Even
I
ahead of
think
Real
Barca
Madrid. I
are
agree.
third.
I agree. Yeah.
Madrid, the fact that they're Madrid, a fourth, and
100%.
fifth, you could say maybe Arsenal, Chelsea.
Yeah. I think
Yeah, I'd
again,
say
I agree. I
Arsenal.
think
Sorry,
the
I'd
only
say
team I
Chelsea,
look
man,
at,
not Arsenal.
the
That's
only
my
team
top
I look
five.
at in the Champions League is
And
I
I
only
didn't even
look at
mention Bayern
Paris
actually.
Saint-Germain really.
But
Potentially
yeah, it's PSG, Barca, and Madrid. Because Madrid, like, I know they didn't do that great last season, but the fact that
mhm.
they know how to get it over the line, and it's Alonso now. You're gonna see how he does as well, Xabi Alonso. So, but yeah, same as you. PSG are my
PSG,
biggest
yeah.
worries right now. Like,
100%.
there's the one I'm
Uh
looking to beat. Like, yeah,
100%. I really want
especially
no
the fact that they
I
knocked
really
us
want
out
number
as well.
7. I really want number 7.
Yeah, like if you can only choose one of the majors next year, yeah, next season, a chance to go over Man United in 21 titles, or to get the 7th UCL title. Which one would you pick? Because for me, I actually want the Champions League feeling back, that feeling of being the champions of Europe. Because I do know we will surpass Man United before
Eventually,
they
we'll
can catch up
definitely.
to us.
You know what it is.
I want the UCL
Obviously,
more,
you
man.
want both, of course. We want
Yeah,
both, but if I had
exactly.
to
That's
pick one,
that's the dream.
if I had to pick one,
Yeah,
I don't know. I feel because we won it. Obviously, we won the league last year, but what did people say about it? They said, "Oh, worst Premier League of the last however long. You were lucky. Everyone else was crap." So I kind of want to win it this year with a good Manchester City team and a good Arsenal team, and we still win it. Then
and the fact
obviously,
that they keep the other thing rival keeps saying to us, "Oh, you've never gone back to back, back to back." Like that's another reason why I want to go back to
that
back.
exactly. But I agree with you as well. I do want the Champions League feeling back. If it wasn't for Real Madrid, we'd have
Yeah.
had what 9 Champions Leagues now because we lost the 2
Oh
finals.
my.
Then we'd have had 8. So we have been
Yeah.
unlucky in the Champions League. But I agree. I do want that UCL title back as well, 100%. And again,
But yeah,
winning the
the
Champions
thing is,
League just proves that we're the biggest club in Europe.
yeah, yeah. The mistake that I
Carry
did
on, bro. What did
last
you say?
season was I was so hyped that we topped the group the group phase. I mean, sorry, the league
Yeah,
phase was it? Yeah, the new formats. But all that for what? All that
yeah,
just to get PSG in the next round.
yeah.
So
Also,
I
it's
think even now, Slot, I think he knows like you don't have to finish first to win the Champions League. So let's just take it easy, see who we get, qualify, take it step by step. Like look at PSG. Like I said, they won the UCL, but they were almost knocked out. They had to
yeah,
go to the playoffs.
exactly. Again, I
So
feel
yeah,
100%. I think Barcelona will cause trouble in the UCL this season because they got Yamal, Lewandowski, Rafinha. They got a great midfield. I think Barcelona will do well, but again, defensively, Barcelona aren't great. Last season, it cost
but
them,
they,
didn't
they
it? Their
got a new
defense really cost
they got a new
They have
keeper though, right? I mean, they got a new keeper and Ter Stegen is back.
yeah, so yeah, I think Barcelona will be up there 100%. Manchester City, do you see them causing trouble in the Champions League or not really?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I so wait. Did I not mention them in my top five at all? Wait, I actually said Chelsea and Arsenal ahead of City. I forgot about City, because first is PSG, second I give it to us, third is Barca, fourth Madrid. Yeah, fifth is actually City. There you go,
yeah,
and Bayern probably sixth.
100%. So
Because
again,
yeah,
what about the domestic cups? FA Cup, Carabao Cup. Are you do you want to win them too, or are they at the back of your mind?
well, I think I've said it before, like as a joke, or maybe
Yeah,
it's not a joke. I said if we do get an Isak through the door, we're winning the quad. We're in the quadruple with Isak.
to be
But obviously, we need a
no,
defender as well. So
100%.
I don't see us.
I feel it's
I think
definitely
we'll
possible.
focus. I think we'll focus so much on the other two majors that
Mhm.
I don't think we'll win the domestic cups, but I think we
Mhm.
will go far in one, like how we reached the final of the last one, the Carabao Cup.
Yeah.
But I know that Slot he hates losing. You know how like when we lost to Forest, the only game he keeps mentioning Forest all the time, and
Yeah.
then when it
100%.
came to Plymouth in the FA Cup, even he did. It's not just Slot; it's our fan base, it's our players. But even Virgil said after the game yesterday that he hates losing games. Like they don't want to lose
That's it.
games.
It's the mentality in it
So
that they got. It's
yeah, but what worries me is actually the depth, like who we bring in. So let's say our squad to go compete in the FA Cup third round. I think that's when we play first game, right? Third round, that's when
yeah.
we come in. So let's say we put out like Gomez with like we have to see if it's Mark Gahey and Gomez, Bradley, Robbo back four with Mamadashvili in goal. Like I still trust in that in those players, but like I said, I still need to see if we will get in and the new center back. If Gomez will stay fit, if Bradley is fit, or let's say I think around AFCON time, if
Mhm.
Bradley is not fit and we have to play Frimpong right wing, that means Frimpong has to drop back to play right back. So it depends
Yeah.
on the injuries as well and the
Mhm.
depth that we bring in. But just to predict now, as it is right now, as it stands, I see us going far in one of the cups, but I don't
Yeah.
see us winning either, unfortunately. But the dream would be the treble or the quadruple. But yeah,
Of course. Yeah. 100%. I think this is an interesting
yeah.
comment here. We were 2 games away from the quad 2 years ago. That's the heights we hit with Klopp. We used to be in. You got to remember as well, mate. We've got a much
I
deeper
can't.
squad now than we did 2 years ago.
I still get PTSD from that. Just to like just try
Yeah, we were
deeping that.
really
Yeah,
close.
like 2 games away. Just deep that.
We would have won the Prem as well. It
Two
was
games.
just the Villa, that City Villa game. Oh man.
I was so hyped because it's all I thought like Steven Gerrard, the story. He didn't win the league with us, but he'll win it for us as
Yeah,
a
and then
manager. And
they
then
crumbled in the
Coutinho as
last 15.
well.
It felt like it was written in the stars, man. Everything happened that game. Coutinho actually
Even
scored.
if we still lost to Madrid the week after, at least domestic
Exactly. Yeah.
treble. Like
Yeah. It's
you
unfortunate.
know what hurts more than that, if not the same. You remember the season where we lost the league by 1 point? Not that season, but the one before when we won the
1890,
Champions League.
1890.
So
Yeah.
let's say that the only game we lost was City.
Hmm.
So imagine we went unbeaten in that. Like it was, let's say it was a draw.
Even a draw would have
Actually,
done
no.
it. Yeah.
Let's just because if it was a draw, that would take 2 points off them as well, and we lost to them by 1 point. So we would have won the league. I think we got 97. Would have been like what 98 for us and
Hmm.
97 for them or something like that. But then the thing
Yeah.
is, let's say we beat City, yeah. We do the double Champions League and the Premier League. We do the Invincibles unbeaten, and
Yeah.
the Centurions as well, 100 points if we beat City instead of like a draw. So, I still
Maybe.
can't believe how good that club squad was
We
from
were
like
really unlucky that year. To be fair,
2018 till 2022. Yeah,
it was a tough one. That was because you remember when we lost 3-0 against Barcelona away. I think we were all sat there thinking we're gonna go
yeah.
trophyless.
Random man is
We've had such a good year,
spot on,
but we're
man.
gonna go trophyless. One lost that season too. Wasn't it in the league yet?
Yeah, we
City away,
lost
the
this.
2-1 loss. That was the only loss.
That's why I hate
I
Leroy
feel,
Sané till this very day, man.
yeah, man, I
Leroy
do as well.
Sané broke our
I
heart.
feel, you know what it is with us and City, yeah, when we run at each other, when the Klopp and Pep teams run at each other, I feel they always lose more games than we do, innit? Like 1 or 2 more games. But the thing is, we draw a lot more than City do in the
Yeah,
season. I feel we
that's
draw,
always been our
we do
issue,
like
like drawing
and
games.
stupid draws as well. Like exactly like Brentford away, Luton away. These stupid
Yeah,
draws where we should be going there and winning,
yeah,
and then it
exactly.
comes back to cost us obviously at the end.
You know,
So
like last season, I think the draws came towards the second half of the season. Like obviously we had
yeah,
that
yeah,
defeat against like obviously now we're talking about like Slut. So it was Forest, I think the only defeat that we had, and then I think maybe just a draw against Arsenal, and then later it became Newcastle, Fulham when we had 10 men at home. Like the draws
100%,
kept on building to 7, 8 games.
100%.
And obviously, we took our foot off the gas after we saw the league was basically done towards the
Yeah,
end. So,
obviously. We
or
did
else
that
we
as
would
well.
have touched 90 points for sure.
Random man makes a good
Yeah.
point here, man. He's
Oh, even
Stones cleared the ball off the line. I think it was man, crazy, isn't it?
It's just our luck,
crazy.
right? Like,
It was mad unlucky that year. Obviously, on the league though,
and don't forget
can you see
the
another
Rodri handball against Everton.
that as well?
Rodri
Again,
handball against
it's-
Everton when they caught the hand of Rod.
the one that wasn't given as well, yeah. Also, the penalty against City at Anfield in Klopp's last season wasn't given. The penalty against Arsenal, the
Oh,
Spurs game, like we was robbed mad that year as well.
yeah.
On the
I don't
season,
want to
though,
talk about on that David Coote, man. Like let's not get started on
man,
that guy.
well, when he did with the Klopp thing, yeah, man. I mean, he got exposed there.
Because
He sold himself up.
all the games we're mentioning, he's somehow involved as well. Like if
He
he's
is.
not the first official referee, he's like part of the
He's in
VAR
the
or
VAR.
the
He's in
fourth
the VAR
official, or
room, yeah. So really,
Yeah.
we're playing against 12 men, aren't we?
Sorry.
We're playing against 12 men, and it really every game.
Yeah.
I think this one might
Yeah.
be no,
Subscribe to him as well, man. He does all
Big up,
sports on his channel,
big
man.
up, big up, man.
Big up to
Big up,
Iker
man.
in
Can you
sports.
see another City Liverpool race where it gets to a 97 points, 90, or do you think it'll be less if we do go head to head with them?
No, I don't see us going that high like Klopp and Pep in that era, but I do see it being how they call it, a City pool era will be back. I think it'll be us and City.
Yeah,
I think it's gonna be a 3-horse race at first. Actually, you know what? I think it's gonna be City to start off slow again. It'll be us
Mhm.
topping the league for the first few weeks. I think Chelsea will be up there. Arsenal will be in the mix, and I think Chelsea will drop off. I think after New Year's again, maybe up
Yeah.
until Feb, and then I think Arsenal. I think that's when City will start winning, like go on a winning streak again. But
Yeah,
I don't
like
see
they
it
always
going
do.
to. I reckon around the same amount of points as last season will win it. Maybe just a bit higher. I'd say maybe 91, 92 will win you the league.
100%.
Because like I said, last season it was only because we got the job done from way early. So we didn't take it seriously when we lost to Fulham and stuff, and to Chelsea when we won the league already. We were just focusing on like God of honors and stuff. But yeah, I think 91, 92 points will win you the league next season.
100%. 100%. Again, one thing that it's gonna be interesting to see is obviously we know Klopp teams could go on mad winning runs, 18 games, 19 runs, 19 game winning runs. I wonder if Slot has to prove, can he also do that with a team?
Sorry, can you repeat the last part?
Sorry
What's the
about
last
that.
part?
Obviously we know the Slot have to prove this season he can go on like mad winning game runs, like 18 games, 19 games.
I think in terms of him having to prove, I don't think he has to prove it to anyone, because now everyone knows what he's capable of, like from last season. But if you ask him if he wants
Yeah.
that, 'cause knowing like how I said last season, where he kept on talking about the Forest game,
Yeah.
each week, because he keeps regretting it because it was like our only defeat. So I think he himself would know that, okay, maybe the pressure is on us because we're the favorites, but then I think the bigger pressure goes to Arsenal because they finished runners up 3 times in a row. And the pressure might be on Chelsea for spending so much as well and winning the Club
Yeah.
World Cup. The pressure might be on
100%.
Pep as well, because City, they do have to deliver as well after the season they had last season, not winning anything. Well, they won just the Community Shield, but you don't count that. So I think there's pressure on all clubs that I just mentioned before. But
Yeah.
if you ask me, I think it's not like him having to prove it that he can go on a long run, but it's more of like that he wants to do it, and he knows that's the only way to win the league is to go on those mad
Yeah.
runs and dropping a point here and there. We know how it was when Klopp and Pep faced each other. Like it's every game mattered. You can't drop points because once you do,
Yeah.
the other one just could just run off, like how he just
Exactly.
started running off.
Like, there was no
You
room
know,
for error. No
it
room for
became a
error at all.
yeah, exactly, facts, and the fact that we're gonna lose Salah in for AFCON as well in Jan.
Yeah.
You know, he's gonna miss at least, I think I heard, like around like 6 games minimum, and that's just
Mhm.
minimum. So if they reach the final, I'm not sure like how many games he'll miss. But yeah, I didn't even like see the fixtures during those times. Actually, the games that he could potentially miss. Do you know if there's any
I
like big
think
games in like around New Year's?
around New Year's are there big games for us. I think we got a Spurs away around Christmas time again. We got to go away to Spurs.
Yeah,
Every year it feels like we're going away to Tottenham at around Christmas time. It's so weird. So we
yeah,
got Spurs. I think we got Everton at home first. So I think that's pretty early on in the season as well. But I think we've got a decent start, like you said,
yeah,
like we mentioned earlier. I think the team with the hardest start is definitely Arsenal. I looked at their fixtures today. Actually, they've got United and Liverpool in the first 3 games. So then they've got City as well coming up, Tottenham. So
yep. Yeah, I'm just checking the
100%.
games in Jan. So this is just without the
Yeah,
Champions League, yeah, because we don't know the fixtures for that as
yeah.
yet, the schedule for that. So we do have Fulham away 3rd of Jan. I'm not sure if whether Salah goes like right the start of Jan or you know
Yeah,
because normally he goes. I think like last time, I think he was there for like the first game after New Year's, and then he went to
yeah.
AFCON. So
Then
there's Fulham on the
he
third.
went. Yeah,
Yeah, there's Fulham on the 3rd. There's Arsenal on the 7th away as
oh man,
well
he's gonna miss the Arsenal game probably then.
at the Emirates as well. There's
Oh,
Burnley at home, Bournemouth away, Newcastle at home. So those are the games like for the month of Jan.
I think we should be able to get through that. We should be able to get through that
But it's,
without him. I think.
but but yeah, like big up to Random Man. He's saying AFCON starts in December. So
Nah, surely not, right?
I wouldn't be
Can't
surprised
lie.
because they keep changing the
I
rules
think it's
every
the
year.
only one I
So
look at. It's only the Arsenal game that I look at really.
yeah. Let me see ending
Arsenal
of
away, but I
December.
think
I
we'll
don't
be
think it'll be beginning of December. So December we got Tottenham on the 20th December away. We got
yeah.
Wolves at home, Leeds at home, and yeah, like I said, Fulham away in Jan. So
Apparently it starts on the
it's
20th.
only not London clubs, Tottenham, Arsenal away in December and Jan. Like the
Mm-hmm.
two big teams away from home.
100%. I
But
think we'll
I
be
think
fine.
we can handle
Usually,
that though. Like like
everyone steps
straightforward
everyone
right
steps
there.
up in the team when he's gone, when Salah's gone.
Yeah, I just remember when Chamberlain stepped up when Salah went to AFCON, and when Ox stepped up
Exactly. Yeah.
and
So
scored a
I'm
couple
not
of
too
goals.
worried. I'm not
Yeah.
too worried about that. One thing I
Yep.
wanted to get your opinion on though is that I should have mentioned it earlier, but we'll talk about it now. Kanate, does he stay or go? Does he sign the contract? What do you think?
So this summer, 100% he's staying.
Mhm.
Obviously, because if we lose him as well at Kwanzaa,
Yeah.
and we only have Gomez who's injured. Yeah, so he's gonna stay this summer. It's only whether he's gonna leave on a free, like Trent. Well, we got like 10 mil for Trent
Mhm.
for going a month earlier, but it's whether he signs or we lose him on a free. I think he loves the club. It's just about what's going on behind the scenes. Whether we're offering him what he wants, what he deserves, and I think he does deserve at least like, would you say a minimum of like 200K per week?
I agree.
Like
I agree. I think
what is he on right now? Yeah,
he's
like
on. What is he was Kanate's wages?
because
Obviously
if
he
he's
wants to
if
play.
he's fit, I think he's one of the best young center backs in the world at the moment. So
He's on
he deserves his flowers as well.
exactly. He does. He does. The only thing I'll say about Kanate though is I feel he doesn't step up enough when Van Dijk's not in the team. You saw it against was it Bilbao we played where Virgil was ill or something? I don't feel Kanate steps up enough
Yeah,
when Virgil's not around, which is something I'd like to see him do more of.
yeah. But I think in the end, it's more me being optimistic and manifesting. I think he signs. I think he loves the club, man. I think he will sign.
I agree. I agree. I hope he does because we
Do you
don't want
see him
another
signing
Chelsea
or
case.
leaving on a free?
I think
Yeah.
I'm being optimistic. Optimistic. I think he stays. I think he stays. I'm not sure how serious Madrid are, though.
Yeah.
About him.
Yeah. And there's PSG as well, right? Because he might want
PSG
to
as
go
well.
back home, maybe in France.
It's a tough one, isn't it? It's a tough one to say. I think he'll stay.
But
I think
yeah,
he will
I
stay.
think he stays. Yeah, I think he stays.
We've got 3 left backs at the club still. Simicast, Robertson, and
Yeah,
Kirkers.
did you
I'd
see the
imagine one
news
of them will
coming
leave as
out
well.
today? Yeah, I just at first I thought all three were gonna stay. Obviously, Kirk is a new signing, and we thought Robertson was gonna go to Atletico Madrid, but then now that's off, completely off, and I think um one of them will leave between Robbo or Simicast. I think it's gonna be Simicast because Robbo is one of the leaders in our team. We haven't announced the vice captain yet, but I think it's gonna be Salah. But Robbo is part of that group of senior players remaining with us, with
Yeah.
him and also Allison, those four. But I see Robertson, the one staying. I would love to keep all three because I love the Greek Scouser. So I do like Simicast and Robertson. You never know. Slot might play him somehow as a center back. As much as I don't like to see it, but maybe in case of an emergency, we see Robertson playing LCB, left center back.
Centre back.
I would want
Yeah,
to keep
someone else mentioned
Simicast.
that as
I
well
just
the other
heard
day.
today that I just saw today that I'm not sure what the source was, but I heard Simicast might want to try another project, another league, maybe.
Yeah, I see that.
I
To be
think
fair,
Forest is
I do
linked
see
with him.
Simicast moving on.
I think he will still start for his country with the World Cup. Did it make it to the World Cup? Greece?
I don't think Greece did make it. No.
Yeah, but I think he would want first team football. I
Yeah.
think he's another player who loves the club, like Harvey. He's a boyhood Liverpool fan, right? But he
Yeah.
for first team football World Cup year, that's why we see Chiesa leaving as well. But he loves Liverpool, so I think it's the same thing with Simicast. Like he would want to stay, but he knows he'd probably be like third backup now,
Yeah.
so third
Exactly.
choice. So I think he's the one leaving. But if it was up to me, like I would want to keep because I just love having depth. Like I know like having
That's
two
it.
for
Yeah.
each
It's
position
the
is
important thing.
enough, but you just never know. Like you just never know. What if one suffers a big injury, so now you're left with just two, and you got 2 games a week. So like let's say we have a Champions League game midweek against like Madrid away, and then we're playing Kirkis in that game, and knowing that Robertson is out injured, we can play Simicast at home against Leeds the next game. So
Yeah.
I want to keep him, but with the news coming out today, yeah, I think we might lose him, Harvey, and Chiesa, those three,
I agree.
and
I
get in
agree.
Gehi and Isak. That's my prediction.
What do you make of Costas' time at Liverpool? Do you think he's been a decent player for us? What do you rate overall his time at Liverpool? Do you think?
I think he's one of those players where like you can't really like obviously he's not in the category of like legends, a cult hero. Also, I don't think he makes it, but he's one of those players where you come in, you do a job, you get literally almost 7 out of 10 each game. You know, I don't remember any mistakes actually last season. You can actually bring up Robertson's like fouls in the box, conceding penalties, red card. But with Costas, I think every time he came on, it's like with Taro Endo, I think he just keeps it simple. I like his crosses actually good,
Yeah.
some good deliveries like from corners, free kicks. I think he's the who equalized to the late Jota as well for the equalizer against Forest when he came on last season. Remember when
Yeah.
he came on as his first touch, he assisted Jota's first touch as well. The two came on together. So I would say, well, he's been here for 5 years as well, right? He signed
Mhm.
2020 with Jota as well, the same summer window with Thiago after us winning the league.
Yeah.
But he's been pretty solid. Maybe no standout moments. Like I don't think he scored a goal, did he? Or maybe he
I
did.
don't
Is
think so.
because
No.
apparently it's just
He
Gomez
might
who
have scored in the cup game.
I know he scored the FA Cup, the winning penalty, but like
Mhm.
in an actual game, I don't think he did, right?
No, he hasn't yet.
Yeah, so I'd
On
say
that goal,
just to rate
Gomez
it
is still waiting for
5
his
years,
goal.
maybe like, yeah. That's why I remember us saying last season, like, you know, let's say the league has been wrapped up and we get a penalty, just give it to Gomez if he's on the
Joe,
pitch.
yeah,
And every time he has the
yeah,
ball
100%.
halfway, you can just hear the crowd, saying shoot, like
100%, 100%, bro.
halfway.
Hundred
Yeah.
percent,
But yeah,
hundred
Costas,
percent.
like I just love the guy. We talk about his celebration. Oh, the cross that won us the Carabao Cup as well for Klopp's last trophy assisted.
Exactly. Yeah, he's
No,
had
was
some
it?
underrated moments. Yeah.
Yeah, he assisted. He assisted Virgil, right? Yeah, yeah.
Mhm.
With the mad celebration afterwards.
100%,
Yeah,
man.
when he
Hundred
assisted
percent.
Virgil, yeah,
You
against
know,
Chelsea. Yeah.
yeah. Mhm. You know what though? What's interesting? What style of football do you expect now? Obviously last season, we saw kind of a bit of a variation. We saw clock ball at times still. We saw a bit more possession ball at times,
Yep.
and I think we even saw like defensive football as well, which was new to see because we never saw that in the club. Now that Slot's got his own players in,
Yeah.
what type of
Yeah,
football do
yeah,
you
we
think
did.
we're going to see?
So this is what I love about this is exactly what I love about Slot. Yeah. I think he has
Yeah.
a mixture of both Klopp and Pep in him. And
Mm-hmm.
exactly like you said, spot on. Like I remember last game when he played last season, we played I think Chelsea. I think it was at home, but like we
Very,
weren't
yeah.
pressing from the start,
Mm-hmm.
and we were just like giving the ball away to them. I was like,
Yeah.
what are we doing here? Like I saw Diaz was actually tracking back instead of just like Chelsea had the ball in their own half, and we were
Yeah,
just
yeah.
like
I remember that.
letting
Chelsea at
them
home.
keep the
Yeah.
ball,
Mm-hmm.
relax the ball. And I was like, why aren't we pressing? Like we're at home, and like just win the ball back as soon as possible, and going into the final third and just create chances. I think like how Klopp used to play,
Mm-hmm.
gegen pressing, counter press. As soon as you lose the
Yeah.
ball, you win it back right away. But so I like how Slot he does these in-game management as well. It's not just how he start off games. Like Klopp and Pep will just stick to their plan A. There's no plan B. Even if
Mm-hmm.
plan A isn't working, you just stick to plan A until it works. There's no plan
Yeah.
B. And you see
Exactly.
Salah saying it, I think in an interview with Gary Neville as well. Even Salah said it. Like that's what he loves about Slot. Like, that he can change not just in game, but also for like judging from our opponents, how we approach games. But
Mm-hmm.
just in general, I do see us playing a similar
Mm-hmm.
football to last season, more controlled base, possession based. Now it's more of getting the ball towards as soon as possible and him giving those through balls to our front three. I think it's going to be more of that. You win the
Mm-hmm.
ball back, give it to Wirtz. I think Wirtz is going to be that
Where she's
main
gonna work his
outlet
magic. Yeah.
because the fact that we lost a playmaker in Trent,
Yeah.
who was from the right back, obviously inverting sometimes. Now I think it's going to be our chances will come in the middle with Wirtz
Yeah.
being the playmaker, not
Mm-hmm.
because we lost Trent and he likes to invert, but now it's Florian in the 10. And I think we'll see a lot of Sabozalai tracking back. He's been doing that he's been covering for Trent and Salah last season anyway. So I think we'll see Sobo in the pivot more often with McAllister and also with Gravenberch.
Mm-hmm.
So, I do see us some games playing all four, Maka,
Yeah.
Grav, Sobo, and Florian, and playing Salah with, let's just say, Isak up top or, Ekitike up top and dropping
Yeah.
one of the front
Yeah.
three, like, let's say, Cody. Because you know how Florian can go to the left as well, or Ekitike could go to the left. Florian can play as a false
Yeah.
nine. So I do see us playing all four midfielders in Sabozalai, Florian Wirtz, McAllister, Gravenberch, and just playing
Yeah.
Salah because he gets goals and the striker, whether it's
100%.
Isak or Ekitike. I see him
Yeah.
doing that in a lot of games. Let's say Etihad away,
Mm-hmm.
but because Etihad away, you need to play like Sabozala as well. You need him running, especially like those difficult away games. Like at home, you don't really need like all four, like Sabozala as well and Wirtz. You can just play one of them and just go all out attack. Like you put in a Cody with Salah and a striker. But if you go
Exactly.
away, he might want more legs in the midfield. That's when you see, I think, him playing all four. But in terms of formation and tactics, yeah, I see it similar as last season as the
Mhm.
majority because I think most teams will park the bus against us.
Yeah,
I see it being a 4-2-3-1. And yeah, but the thing is, even in preseason, like, it was interesting to see that how he was changing it a bit. Like I said yesterday, when Endo came on for some reason, I think he's part of the back three or something. And
yeah,
but I do like how like Slot he will change during the game as well, not just stick to from what he wants from the start.
Mhm.
He will see what's going on. That's why
Yeah,
if you realize last season, second half is when we perform better and we win the game in the second half
yeah,
because of his
100%,
halftime changes and
100%,
the team talk.
100%, 100%.
But yeah,
I
what
think
what what do you say
I
on like
agree. I
our
agree with what you
formation
said, bro. I think you're spot on,
and the way
100%.
we
I
play?
think again, one thing I like about Slot as well is he's not afraid to like come out in the media and say that we need to improve to stay on top. You have to improve the squad every year. That's not something Klopp would have
Facts.
done. Klopp would have kind of just
Yeah.
sugarcoated it, innit?
Yeah. And you know how Dutch managers sometimes they're just honest, like
Yeah.
and Slot. I just love how like he's not sentimental about any players. He doesn't have his own favorites, even though he's
Mhm.
Dutch. He's not really picking Graf because he's from the same nation as him. He's not picking Virgil. Virgil's a
Exactly.
captain anyway, but I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure he might play Conor Bradley more than to start off the season, like I said. But now, let's say Bradley was fit, I think he was going to start Bradley first
Yeah.
because he knows the system more and ease in Frimpong later. So I
Hmm.
don't think he's about like, oh, because you're Dutch, I'm playing you. Like some games I said, he might play all four midfielders and drop Cody Gakpo, or let's say we get
Yeah.
another winger. So he doesn't have his own favorites, and yeah, you're right. Like in press conferences and interviews, like he just like he just speaks the truth, and that's what we want from our managers as
100%.
well.
I think
Not just to always take the blame from the players and to back them up.
yeah.
And
I
I'm
think
not
that's
saying to make it like a toxic environment where you throw your players under the bus as well. Not like a Conte or Mourinho, but like
mhm.
you know,
I think
just
that's what
completely
Klopp's
honest and
problem was.
yeah,
He was too again, I think you're right.
yeah,
I think Klopp was too loyal to certain players at times. You saw it with Trent. When
yeah,
Trent left, Slot instantly came out. He kind of said, "Listen, he was good, but he was lazy in training. He didn't train well." Klopp never would have come out and said that.
yeah, exactly.
So it's more, it's
And
just
Slot even
honesty, which
said
is something
we need
different.
more from our number 10 Savazalai. Like we need more from him, and then he went on to
Exactly,
score against AC Milan the game after, I think. So yeah, imagine that was the first season. You could already
exactly,
point out so many
exactly.
examples of what Slot said. Even on like Nunez, I think he said a lot as
Hmm.
well on Darwin as well.
Yeah,
But yeah, apparently like Klopp he
100%,
wanted to
100%.
extend Milner's contract as well, and just
Yeah,
too loyal to some players,
some
man.
odd decisions there. Yeah, really, really loyal, and it actually it did cost us as
Yeah,
well. To be fair, in 22, 23 when we didn't get top four, it did. But I agree. Again and again, like you said, with Klopp, one style of play. With Klopp, you can play multiple styles of play if needs be, which I think is great. Against
yeah.
maybe a City away, maybe we see a bit more defensive football potentially, or maybe against the PSG away if it comes up again.
Yeah. That game stands out for me
100%.
against PSG at Etihad last season, where
Yeah,
we just gave them the ball and then we scored from the corner. I think that was just
yeah,
straight out from the training ground where
100%.
McAllister supposed to flicked it to Salah, and then supposed to with the second goal as well. Like it's just composed, like just calm and collected,
100%.
and just no chaos, no you know high, crazy, intense football. Like he knows how to manage
100.
games, like depending on the opponent. So yeah.
Exactly. So attack wise, how do you think we finish the window up then? Do you think we'll get a left winger in, or do you think Ekitike will be used as a strike kind of left winger?
So because again, I'm not gonna quote anyone because I forgot where I saw this, but like
Yeah.
someone actually said after getting Isak, we do want another winger as well. Just that it's not gonna be like a
Mhm.
Rodrigo or Barcola. It might be like a someone on the level of like um Who's the guy I mentioned again earlier today? The left winger that could play both
Who's that?
sides. Oh my god, my mind's gone blank. Uh,
Like a Chiesa type player.
who- like who was linked with Forest Fofana? Yeah, sorry, Malik Fofana.
Yeah, that's it.
Like
That's it.
someone
Yeah,
like the
yeah.
Malik Fofana. So someone like him.
Yeah,
But
I
now,
see
if you
him. I
ask
see.
me, yeah, and like I don't see us getting two players from like Newcastle, with it's Anthony Gordon and Issa. I don't see us doing
Yeah.
that as well. Getting both their
I agree.
players and their first target, number one target in Ekatike. That's not happening. So, and I don't see
Yeah.
Rodrigo coming as well if we get Isak. I don't see Barcola coming if we get Isak. And both, I think Barcola and Rodrigo wants to stay. It's just that Alonso don't really fancy Rodrigo and Barcola. I know he's not part of the front three, but he's still French. He might want to stay. But I think we end the season with only Isak and Gehi.
Mm,
I know you asked for this the
yeah.
attack, but I don't see us bring a left winger because Ekitike can play there. And then I said,
Yeah.
I think I mentioned Florian Wirtz can play there, Sabozala can play there. At a stretch, you could play Curtis Jones as well, even if you don't like it.
Yeah.
And obviously, there's still the young Rio as well. So I think our attackers will be Salah, Ekitike, Isak, Cody, and Wirtz can play left as well. Sabozala can play, Frimpong can play right wing. I think Chiesa will leave. And if we really need someone, I think it will be Rio. And for some reason, I think we might loan out Ben Dog again or sell him if
Yeah.
we
I
can get
think he
like
will.
a
Yeah.
good fee for him.
I do. I agree.
Yeah,
I
I
think he
think
will
Ben
get
Dog will
one.
leave, and I think Rio will stay.
Mm-hmm.
And Rio will be like the sixth choice. So the fifth might be a Wirtz in like one of the wings. So yeah,
I
I only see
agree.
us bringing Isak. Like I think all eggs is just on the Isak basket right now.
Easy, I think. Yeah. Yeah. If he joins, he does. I think he has to get the number 9 shirt right now. If he comes in,
Yeah,
surely that's a
the thing is,
no-brainer.
Isak, I think he wears the number 14 for Newcastle. So if Chiesa
He does.
leaves,
Yeah.
even 14 will be free.
Yeah.
For some reason, I might, you know, like how I forgot which year was this. No, actually, I know the first year Darwin got 27, and as soon as Bobby left, the year after Darwin got 9.
Back to
But
number 9. Yeah.
I do see us getting Isak wearing the 14 number from Chiesa, and I see
Yeah.
Ekitike changing it from 22 to 9 in this same
Yeah.
summer. I think there was a player who I think that's actually possible, right? To change your number in the same like
Yeah. It is. It is.
summer. Yeah.
Obviously, where it's got
So
this
people out there
7,
planning to
didn't he?
get
That was a no-brainer.
so people out there planning to get Ekitike 22 shirt. I know if you spell his name backwards and his number, it's the same. Ekitike 22. Just not yet because I won't be surprised if he gets the number 9 and Isak takes the 14. But if Isak's
Mm-hmm.
if he wants the 9, obviously he's the more senior player. He's the proven,
Yeah.
guaranteed starter. So I think if Isak wants the 9, then he'll get the 9, and I think Ekitike will
I
stick
agree.
with 22.
Yeah. Yeah, man. But
But,
it's
but
looking
yeah.
exciting, boy, isn't it? 100%. Really exciting
And
times ahead, man.
Mark Gay, I think he wears the number 6, but Kirk has already took that number, so we'll see what number Gay will
Yeah.
pick
Yeah.
if he
I think
joins, obviously.
Bradley changed his as well.
Yeah,
Bradley changed his to 12 from 84, I believe.
yeah. It was just like Gomez, right? From like 12 to number 2 as well. Was it like last season he did that?
Yeah.
Joe Gomez
Yeah,
from like number
he
12
changed
to
his from 12,
number
yeah.
2. Joey G.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
100%,
Did
man.
you see what Kirkis said about the number 6 though? Like obviously he couldn't take 3 from Wataru Endo, but he said he picked it because of Jorane Riise.
Yeah. It is.
Like he took number
But it's,
6 from because of our former left back.
yeah, man. I seen that.
Yeah, interesting times, man.
Interesting times, 100%. I'm looking forward to the season. Obviously, I feel again the Jota thing is going to have just extra motivation for the players too to go out and try and do as best as we can. What do you think of that?
That's why I think this is for a fact that it's going to happen this season. Is at least in every single home game at Anfield on the 20th minute, you
Yeah.
just know the fans, even from the rival fans, I think the opponent as well will just
Yeah, seeing his song.
clap for him on the 20th minute. And it was just just written in the stars how yesterday Frimpong scored our second
I
goal
seen that.
in the
I
20th
seen
minute
that.
and 20th second as well.
Yeah, it's really poetic. Just hopefully it's a season that you know,
And how we have Forever 20 on our shirts as well. So yeah,
yeah, 100%, 100%. I think. Have you got
extra
your new
motivation for
kits?
the
Have
players.
you got the new kits yet?
Yeah, I got only the home one. The one I told you. Like I haven't got the away the third as yet.
Yeah,
But
they're really
actually,
expensive.
we,
That's the
we haven't
issue.
even like announced. We haven't announced the third kit, right? Even though it's been leaked,
Um,
but
Not
it's
yet. The
only the
green one, I
home and
think.
away
Yeah,
that's official. Yeah,
yeah. The green one hasn't been announced yet.
yeah. So you got all three already, though, right? Like right
They're on
now.
the way here. So yeah. Obviously, I didn't get them genuine because
Yeah,
they're way too expensive in it. So
yeah, yeah.
just got
For
some
me,
really good ones.
I just got the home kit, the original one, just the home kit. But the other two, I'm gonna get. It's not gonna be the original ones, right? It's way
Yeah,
too
yeah,
pricey as well for me. So yeah.
yeah. 100%, 100%. I agree. I agree, man. But look,
But do
man,
you
it's
like the
been
home or the away more? If you had to pick one.
this season's home. Yeah,
Yeah.
the Adidas ones. I'm gonna. I think I'd say the
I
home
like
one
the I like
definitely.
I like the badge of the away, but if I had to pick one, it would be the home one because I just especially the long sleeves. Like I need one of those long sleeves, man. Like that's I like
I like the
Adidas
home
because of the
one
long
anyway.
sleeves. But
I
what do you
do.
think about when people say that like Adidas they run off like ideas sometimes if you see multiple clubs with like similar jerseys and how Nike produce like better jerseys and kits. Like what do you think on that? Like is it true in like your
It's,
opinion that Nike
it's
makes like better shirts and stuff?
uh, I I I don't think so because they haven't done
Because I love
us
old
nice
school.
good
I
shirts.
love going back to classic Adidas, so I don't really look into that as
Exactly.
much.
I don't think I don't think Nike gave us good shirts. To be fair, I didn't this one here, this season's one. I don't like this one. To be fair, I think the collar's a bit weird. I don't like the
Yeah,
collar
yeah,
here. So again, the season before this was okay. I didn't like the 22-23 one. I like the quad chasing season one. I liked it. Um,
yeah. The one we had
I
like
just don't think
orange.
Nike have given us good kits. Yeah, I don't think
Yeah,
Nike have made good kits for us. To be fair, so I think it's better that we went back to Adidas, and also they haven't they produced a really good first kit. So again, even the green
yes.
kit looks
All
pretty
right.
good. To be fair,
By the way, I'm not sure if I said Nike or because people here we call it like Nike. So sorry if I said Nike instead of Nike,
yeah,
but yeah,
it's
because I've
nice.
heard
Yeah,
people
yeah,
saying it both. But
yeah,
yeah, I agree with you. Like for me, I just love going back to like just old school three lines. Adidas, keep it simple
yeah.
and neat.
100%,
Even when it comes to like football
100%,
shoes, I
100%.
remember like Gerard, the Predators, and
The green one as
it's
well.
just
To be fair, the only thing about the green kit I feel is a bit weird is the way they've got the Liverpool badge on there. I don't know if you've
yeah,
seen
yeah.
it, but
I saw. I think yeah, it was leaked, but I'm not gonna lie. Like now, it's just gone from my head, so I gotta look at it again
yeah,
because now in my head it's all
I hear you.
about the home and the away kit. Actually, let me just quickly search it right now.
Even the goalkeeper kit looks pretty good. To be
Oh,
fair,
even the yeah. When I saw Allison in that kit yesterday, I was like, oh,
yeah,
that was cold as
even
well.
that goalkeeper, I like that. Look at that one as well. I do indeed. Right, let's see comments.
Sorry, I'm just looking at the third.
Vanderman
Oh
says,
yeah, this green one.
yeah. See, yeah,
Okay,
it doesn't. It's the way I think the way the Liverpool crest
okay. I just looked
is a
at the
bit
green
off though.
one. Yeah,
Yeah, I
yeah,
still
yeah,
think it looks good,
yeah.
but I seen
Yeah,
that
it is
we're
a bit
gonna have
off.
white shorts with that. I think that would have worked better if it was an
Oh,
all
with
green kit
the third
without
kit,
the white
yeah,
shorts.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was gonna be like all green. Are we wearing white with that?
Mm. Yeah,
No,
exactly. Even the away kit, I thought it
but
was
the
gonna be
away,
all
the
white,
white
but it's
one
black.
actually. Yeah, yeah, it's black shorts, right? Yeah,
Again, I
yeah.
think that's the fourth year now
I
we've
like
had.
the badge. I actually like the badge,
Yeah,
the logo of the away one.
yeah, 100%.
And like what makes the red kit even better, the home kit, is the fact that we're champions, so the Premier League logo is in gold.
Yeah, that's gonna that is gonna. I can't. I might just have to get a separate one with the gold logo on there as well.
Yeah.
Even get one
Yeah.
with the 20 times on the back as well.
Yeah.
100%,
So
man.
so the kit that you're wearing right now, right? I actually got 3 of those because first I got McAllister for last
Yeah.
season, and then I got the one that the players wore when you won the league, the one that says Champions 24-25 with the trophy on it,
Yeah.
and then the one the players wore on the bus for the parade that just says Champions 20.
Yeah.
So, but obviously none of those like are the original ones. So I have like literally 3 of like that kit that you're wearing of
Yeah.
last season, just like the
100%.
different back.
Yeah. Do you usually get all 3 kits, or do you just normally just get the home kit?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I love to do. You know, I just get all 3 because,
Mm.
like, if I were to show you my closet right now, it's just full of Liverpool shirts of
Yeah,
every
same
season.
here. Yeah.
Don't get me started on like how my mom wants me to just throw away the old ones. I'm like, you can't throw them. Like,
Yeah.
even though I can't wear some of
100%.
them anymore, but I'm not gonna throw any of my Liverpool shirts, no matter what.
Exactly.
No
100%, man.
chance.
100%. 100%, man. 100%.
Yeah,
But
it's
look,
gonna
well,
be there
it's been
for
a pleasure
collection,
having
you
you
know.
on here, man. It's been a pleasure having you on the show.
No,
bro.
man. Likewise, man. Like it's a pleasure to be here, and like I said, it's gonna be a first of many shows that we're gonna collab.
Definitely.
And the
Definitely.
thing is, there's a lot more that I will like speak to you behind the cameras because like
Yeah.
I'm still new to this, even though I created my channel like 2-3 years back, but I was never consistent. But now I want to do
Same.
full time, so I
Yeah.
need to learn a lot from you. Like you have such a nice
100%.
backdrop, the
Yeah.
template as
What?
well. Everything looks
I'm
nice.
the
The
same, bro.
logo.
I'm the same.
So, like I'm
I'm the
still
same.
new
What?
into the game, but I'm sure I can learn a lot from you. But yeah,
100%, man.
I'm not going
100%.
live as yet. It's just pre-recorded because I
Yeah.
want to get in more subscribers and a few more things I need to work on before I can start going live. But are you
Yeah.
looking to do watch-alongs as well for next season? Like watch-alongs?
100%. We can do some together if you'd like that.
Because
The
if you do
Bournemouth one
watch-alongs, I
was
could come on. Yeah, I could
100%.
definitely come on
The
like
Bournemouth
for the
game.
watch-alongs
Yeah.
and I think if watch-alongs,
Definitely.
let's say one day like I can build up my channel slowly grows and apparently can go live on both the channels, so both the audience will get to view it as well.
Yeah, you can. You can. Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, man,
Definitely, man.
it was a great show, and thanks for having me on. And like
Definitely,
I
man.
said, you're probably like the first one on my show. To be fair, like because like
100%,
I do
bro.
follow a lot of people, but like I'm not really like close to any of them. So I mean, I do know a few. You know, shout out to people that I started doing content with, like Uncle Rods. There's N90, a few Liverpool fans
Yeah.
like Footy Reacts. These are the
I
guys who
see
are
you.
just starting
You
off
do
as
some
well.
bit.
So these are
I've
the
seen you
guys
done
I
some
will
bit with
definitely
Compass
bring
as
in.
well.
Like
100%,
yeah,
man. I see
Copper is
you.
just the call-in shows, like where they have the call-in show like once a month.
Yeah.
But I'm always in the comments though. Like Coppish was the one I followed from the
100%, man.
beginning. That's how I got to know them from like years ago. And now you got a
Yeah.
lot more, like Jamie Phillips, and there's I think football with ends. There's Don Hussam, who's obviously flying
There's,
now as well.
yeah, there's
But
loads,
but
man.
yeah, bro,
The
like
dream is to get
man,
up
I'm
to
so
there.
glad that we did this.
100%, man.
It's just so
I
nice to
appreciate
talk
you,
like
bro.
football, man.
I've only started doing these collabs
Yeah,
too. You're
bro.
my second one, obviously. I had my first one on Friday, so hopefully this is the first and more.
Yeah, we can even do like a regular, like make it like a weekly thing, like pick a day, a time,
100%,
and we
100%,
can do
bro.
like a weekly show where we just
100%, man.
cover like our last game and look forward to the next game. Like
100%, man.
yeah, man, just hit me up anytime, man.
100%.
So I know
Have you got
that
anything?
the time difference is a bit like it's a bit mad. I'm 6 hours ahead, but just so you
Yeah.
know, like I'm always up almost until morning because I watch all of our games. I don't miss a single game. So
Yeah, big up, man.
shout me out
Big up, man.
anytime, man. Anytime.
Of course, man. Of course.
And
You got
smash the
anything you
likes
want to
as
tell
well,
the people
people.
about? Yeah. Anything you'd
Yeah.
like to
So
tell the people about?
obviously, like I said, I'm planning to right now is just pre-record videos, but as soon
Yeah.
as I hit at least 200 subscribers, I do want to go live as well. And like I said, I still need to learn on like how to do these backdrops and like these backgrounds, the template, the introduction, the intros, outros. So as soon as everything is done, ready to go, that's when I'll go live. But just so it's possible, like for the people here, subscribe to me. Like, can you put the link? Because I'm not sure if I can do that. You must be a mod.
Of course.
Yeah. So just go drop a subscribe for me, and that'll be much appreciated. And yeah, I think I will
Indian Scouts.
definitely do a preview show. I will preview the game against Bournemouth for sure, even though I already gave out my predictions. So, stay tuned to that. I might go more in depth with you never know. In the next few days, we might get a new signing announced or some outgoings as well.
Exactly.
So just stay tuned
100%.
And yeah, subscribe to this channel as well and smash the like as well if you haven't on this video right now. And big up to you always, man.
100%.
Because I always
we'll leave
remember
it at
the ones who bring me onto their shows in the start and help me out with these things. So I'll never forget. You were bringing me on.
Been a pleasure.
Yeah, 100%, bro.
100%, man. But we'll leave it at that, people. We'll speak very soon. Liverpool Prophet out. Indian Scouts are out. See you lot soon.
Yep. Peace.